So what's it like to be homeless in Ashland?
Well, you know, I've never been homeless in Ashland, so I don't really know from personal experience. It's a variety of people that are homeless, from the folk you see down around the Black Swan that are panhandling, to people, a lot of kids I understand are couch surfing, to people that are almost homeless, that are hanging on by the skin of their teeth, and then the ones that live in cars and campers and kind of move around a lot. So it's a variety of people that are homeless. The work that we're doing on the committee is looking at how to help people not be homeless, both through programs to help them regain a residence, as well as preventing homelessness. A difficulty in Ashland is most of the social services that are provided are in Medford. So we're hoping that we can find ways to have some of the social service agencies have some representatives in Ashland on a limited basis as a beginning. Also looking at getting a veterans court started in this area, similar to what they have in Klamath Falls.
What is it like being homeless in Ashland?
Well, I think that it's very lonely, it's exhausting, it's scary, and it's very demeaning being a homeless person in Ashland. My experience with the homeless people in the last about 3 years has been that they're mainly invisible to the general public. And they're not seen because the average person doesn't want to see a homeless person. And this makes it a very lonely experience for people out there that are struggling to survive on the streets. I know that people are uncomfortable looking at homeless people, but they need to be seen, and I mean literally seen by people. Homeless people want to be seen as individuals. They are individuals. They each have unique life stories. They may have common problems, but they have unique stories and they want to be heard. And sometimes what I do as a volunteer is I'm just able to listen, and that's very powerful. It's a real gift that we can give to each other as human beings, is listening, just listening, no judgment. And
So what is it like being homeless in Ashland? What have you found?
Well, the main thing I've found is it's very diverse. It's just like every other group of humans. There's not a homeless pattern. And we met people on the week of interviews that had just lost their job 2 weeks before, a year before, a month before, people with college degrees, people without, people with high school, people with substance abuse problems, just people who said they chose to be there. There's everything you can think of. So often people say the homeless, and I don't like to say it, it's homeless people, because they're all individuals, and they've got some interesting stories too. I learned a lot of interesting things.
And do many of them have pets? I see you're working here with your dog.
Yeah, they do. Well, I don't know what the number is here, but a good many of them have pets, and if you want to speak with a homeless person, talk about their pet. They love them, and I know how that is if you're a dog lover. And they sleep with them at night. They feel safer with them, and they're awfully well behaved, much better well behaved than my dog is. Yeah, I completely understand homeless people's desire to have their pets because they make your life better. And although I do wonder how they manage to feed them, but they all look healthy. And I hope they have their rabies shots and stuff like that. We don't know, do we, children?